So, Scoutcrafter recently did a brush hook, I think he calls it, over there in America, a Collins brush hook. Well, I sort of thought of it as a bill hook, so I went looking in my trusty Buck and Hickman books. But the first one I looked at is this one, a 61 and all trades. So let's see if we can hunt it down. Yeah, so it's sort of here, but it's not here. It's not the one we're looking for, is it? No. So we've been looking. I thought, is it by the hammers anywhere? No. There's that roofing hammer we've got to do yet. Slater's hammer, yeah. And I thought, well, it might be in the axes department. So there's a couple of little hammers and axes here, hatchets. You know, it's the same thing. An axe and a hatchet is the same, but they just call it a different name, don't they? So you have to go looking for a different name or a different make. And I think there are some, yeah, look, there are some here. A few sort of saws, slightly different. A couple of saws here, slightly different, and more axes. So it would be in this sort of department round here somewhere, if it was, wasn't it? So I haven't seen that one. Wow. Anyway, let's. I'm encouraged. Let's dig a little deeper and see what we can find. So we found the axe handles. So they do axes and handles and stuff. I've just flashed by and I did see axes. Oh, here we are. I wonder. Stick chopping. Yeah, we've got one of those, haven't we? I wonder if it's around here somewhere. Bound to be. We've just got to find it. We've got to find the right name. The good thing about the Buck and Hickman books, they not only index it in item, as in axe and hammer and that type of thing. They also index a couple of hammers here. They also index them in names. So let's have a look for Collins and axes, see what we find. Wow, axes. Who knew there was that many axes? There's no bill hook axes, is there? Axe handles, look. We seem to be around the 600 and odd. So we'll start at 640, 639. We'll start at 639 and go forward. Yeah. Found a Cooper's axe head. Are we getting closer? Don't know. Well, there's a bill hook, whatever that is. Let's have a look. What number are we? 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, we found the bill hook and a slashing hook. So this looks a more modern thing, doesn't it? So I think we should go backwards slightly and see what we find. But that's a bespoke handle for that. We'll go forwards or backwards. Anyway, this is the 1958. Let's go backwards a bit. So, bill hook. See, the bill hook is there, and the bill hook with a long handle on it is there. But again, that's not an axe handle, is it? Let's go see what it says about axes here. Well, that looks like an axe handle. It's not quite the same as what the standard sort of axe handle looks like, is it? And we've got sort of forged ends. So I think we're sort of on the right track. We are doing timber with tree felling and stuff work. So, we're on the right track, you know. Yeah. So again, we found the axe handles, But one of the pleasures in we found a bit of a knife. Look, one of the pleasures of having these books here is that when you go searching for something, you bump into other things, don't you? You almost sort of reacquaint yourself. Obviously, you can't remember everything in every book, can you? But you do remember them when you bump across them. And there's similar Slaters there, look. Yeah, so I love the search. Oh, another bill hook, look. Different name for it, honey handle. I love this what you come across when you're searching. What else do you find? What else do you spot that you hadn't seen and you think, oh, that's in the book. Oh, right. Anyway, we're as far back as 1930 at the moment, and we're still looking. Yeah. Quick flashback, look. I did the amp meter video, didn't I? Look, here they are in here. So, the axe handle has well established itself, hasn't it? We're at 64 now. Brings us back to here. Bill hook. Remember me telling you about these? They're a fantastic resource and they're cheap. You know, they're not a. Sometimes you send them and they're that cheap, and you think, oh no, that must be a scam. So you don't. But these, fantastic. These catalogues on a DVD. Let's go see if we can find them in there then. Okay, it's not quite the same as flicking through a book, but what it gives you is all of these catalogues at your disposal. Some of them are really good. It gives you the year, look, what they are, and then it tells you what book they are, and you know, Yankee Tools there, Stanley catalogue and the catalogue number. That is so, it's just trying to find them. It's not like flicking through a book, is it? But yeah, so we better go and see Craftsman book. What else? There is a Miller's Falls, look, a 1949 Miller's Falls catalogue. Craftsman catalogues. Bridgeport, look. Bridgeport Tools are Buck and Hickman. They've only got a partial Buck and Hickman. Well, I'm all right with Buck and Hickman books. Got plenty of those. So they're a fantastic, for the sake of, I don't know how much they are now. I think that was about a tenner. North Brothers, yeah, Yankee, yeah. All those sort of things down the way down to here. So let's see what it brings up. See if we can find something, search for something, and let's see what we can find. Since now, look, we've got North Brothers, so we can come over here now and we can see what they've got. This is the 1003 in this one. Not the bestest one that they've found. We've got the 103 and the 1005, haven't we? Yeah, we've got that. But it's great for looking at stuff. That's what they've got on there. Let's see what else we got. Let's have a look at Bridgeport. Double click that. Come over here. Watch it change. See what this has got to offer. Here we are. Just loading now. Come on, come on. There we are. Look. Bridgeport catalogue 53. See what this has got. And you can just axes. 30 36 to 37, okay. 36 to 37. Have we got a page number on this? The screwdrivers. Page number, oh that's 4. So we need to go quite a way, don't we? Come on, let's go down here. Let's flash down to here. What page are we on? 25. Bit more. Let's go down to there. 36 to 37, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's 36. Oh, there's an axe there. Look, a Bridgeport axe. What page was that? What? Yeah, all right then. Another axe here. Look. So you see how. I mean, I know the computer is quick and all that, but the resource that you've got in that little disc, and what you pay for it, I don't know. I haven't looked at them recently. Slip pliers, look, I haven't looked at them recently. So we've got to find it here somewhere, haven't we? We've got to find it here somewhere. So we had a look at this Atkinson saw and saw tools. Saw and saw tools. Let's have a look at the index. Nothing under axes. Anvils. Nothing under bill hook, is there? Or brush. Okay. Okay. Let's keep looking. Keep looking and searching. Hand tool catalogue. Hand tool catalogue. You could call it a hand tool, couldn't you? Yeah. Bring the old mouse over here. For the mechanic, this isn't it? No index. Pliers, slip pliers. Mole grips. This is going to take a while, boys. This is going to take some time. This is. Wow. Side shout out for Resto Rob. He collects Bonnie tools, doesn't he? There's a Bonnie tool catalogue here. I'm sure you might have it already or might have found it. But anyway, yeah. Resto Rob, he likes collecting Bonnie tools, doesn't he? Yeah. Fantastic. Whoops. And sets and finding them and sizes. So we found one. It's a 1905. So we've got to go much further back to look for it. 1905. Diston. I wonder if these do it, because they do saws and axes. It's all to do with wood, isn't it? Let's see what these have got here then. Let's have a look in the index. Whoops. Yeah. Can you say anything about brush hand saws and blades, knives? No, it's called a brush hook. Brush AB. So let's go. What happened to A and B? Always the bit you're looking for, you can't find, can you? Index. Starts at chisels. or handles. Ah, well, let's have a look. So let's just you can sort of flick through them, and hopefully, look, it's got a speed indicator on it there, for whatever reason. Yeah, might just, you know, when you're flicking through, might just see there's saws, so I wonder if they do axes. And then we can slow down then, can't we? Let's blades, equipment, fly press, more handles, spoke shave, is that? Not holding you in the right place there, am I? Hold on. You're with me live and at the scene, actually looking. It's not a case that I've seen it and I'm sort of pretending to look for it. It's a case of you're looking, you're seeing what I'm seeing for the first time. No, it's not in here, is it? There's a saw there. It's all about saws, isn't it? Saw blades and stuff, and how to sharpen them. Okay. We're barking. I think we're barking up the wrong. Oh, a couple of hacksaws. A couple of angles. Oh, I wonder. No. I was going to say we're barking up the wrong tree here, aren't we? Okay. So, that's what we're going to look at next. Oh! The West card. We've got a few S card sets, haven't we? Yeah. SW card. We're what we're looking at. Tool catalogue. It's a 1905 tool catalogue. You're always looking for the very exact thing, very exact box, aren't you? So we've got S card stuff, haven't we? Yeah. Come on, let's carry on. I've been distracted again. So, 1909, which is about the time, White and Company Edge tools, and I've been up here, look, and they're all chisels and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And then, let me just get you in the right place. There we are. And then I'm coming down here. Oh, axes. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's a good chance. It's a sort of comes under the same sort of banner. The Cooper's axe there, look. A nice axe. What have we seen? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. A broad axe. A hand axe and a dock axe. Whatever that is. A ship axe. A fireman's axe, yeah, with a spike on top. An ice axe, a Cooper's axe, another ice axe there. Oh, it's got to be here, isn't it? It's got to be here. A meat splitting axe, oh yeah, and a leather hatchet, yeah. A shingle hatchet and a half hatchet. What's got to be here? A Cooper's hammer, a stone hammer, a paving hammer, a brick hammer. You are with me, live and at the scene, looking through the page. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's got to be here. Oh, is that it? Come on. It's got to be. It's around that age. there's quite a few of them, so I think maybe it had a long lifespan. You know what I mean? It wasn't a flash in the pan sort of tool. But anyway, it looks like, oh, meat cleaver hatchets, yeah. Looks like oh no, there's an axe there. Meat splitting axe, yeah. Come on, the saw. Oh yeah, that one we got in the back is a meat saw, isn't it? I didn't really think about that, but they use like hacksaws in meat. I'm tempted to go and find out. Try and find out, when did the first axe handle, standard axe handle, how did they come across that shape, and why did they call it a axe handle? So this has got me in the mind of going to find the axe. It's been made for an axe handle. How old is an axe handle? Because it's so fascinating looking at the tools, the old tools. We're still the basis of the tools we're using today. Most of them, hand tools, go back way back. And you know, I know it's just basic tools like hammers and stuff. I know I keep going back to this 1910 book because that's the oldest book that I've got. But you know, pliers, they go back a way long time. Nippers, them sort of things. You know, side cuts, snips, side nippers, look. They're I mean, bolt croppers, you can buy that. You can go to your hardware store, can't you? And you can buy a set of bolt croppers. Exactly the same as that. A record called bolt cropper. You can go to the shop, okay, it's a bit dearer, but you can buy the very same thing brand new in a shop, and here it is in the book for sale in 1910. Some of our tools that you can buy brand new on the shelf, you don't realise how old they are. You know, they've been going a very, very long time. I mean, calipers, for instance, you know, they haven't really. You can go to you can buy brand new calipers, do the very same thing. Look, it's not like a different, or it's tools have got a right old age on them, you know. I mean, you can go and get a set of round nose pliers and flat nose pliers in most any hardware store, DIY store, and yet look how far back they go. Wow. So once you start looking and thinking and finding and going through the books and bumping into stuff, it's amazing. It's amazing. Here's an interesting one. Chicago Pneumatic Tools. Wow. Tool company, Stone Tools. I can't imagine. This is a 1912. I can't imagine them having air guns or anything like that, but they seem to. There's like an air chisel, isn't it? And we're looking at air connectors. Look. It can't be that old, can it? Never. Cannot be. Let's have a look. What we got here? No. So I've tried White Carpenter's tool catalogue, and we found a few axes. Look at that. That's a funny edge on that one. Look. What was this one? 1913, wasn't it? What was it? 1913, this one. A few axes, but not and look, the old not quite the same axe handle, is it? So it must be pretty serious. I've got my glasses on. I'm in here with all my books, with the iPad and the computer. I'm looking and searching. I haven't found that brush hook in a picture for sale, you know, and a date, a confirmed date. So I'm sure you out there in the old internet world have got the books and can find it, just out of curiosity. There's a hint that it's 1905, 1903, something around that area. Was that beginning of the use of it, or was that the middle of its life, or was that the end and then they disappeared? I'm sure you know, but as yet I've drawn a blank. It's not like me to not find something, but yeah, I haven't found it yet. It's going to drive me mad until I find it. So I've googled it, and and it comes up with films about it and pictures of it, and one's for sale, and somebody's worked on one, or somebody's telling us about it. But I haven't actually found anything that it's in a brochure, in a for sale, you know. That's what I like to find. How much was it? And what sales book was it in? Or a catalogue, a sales catalogue, because that's what it was then. It was sales catalogues, wasn't it? But I think it goes a bit further back than I can touch at the moment. It's got a right old age on it. So, you know, sometimes when you've got a list, when you've got a list to search through, here we are. Come on, right. You know, sometimes when you've got a list to search through, so obviously you go to the top of your list and you start working your way through it, and you get about halfway through and you think, nah, I'll never find it. It'll never show itself. So I just thought to myself, well, just before I shut the computer down, let's all right then, let's go to the very bottom. Always the way, isn't it? And we found Wooding's Verona Toolworks catalogue. So we've given that a click. We've put it onto here now, look. And we're coming down, look. And this is the 1837. Oh, well, So, in 1837, and it starts a lot with jacks, washers and jacks, but anyway, the jack ends, look. And then I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, yeah, it's in this sort of family of type things, you know, sledgehammers, chisels, things. And if you'd make these, you can imagine them making that, wouldn't you? So we're coming down through here. See, they do axes, don't they? So, there's a good chance chopping axes. And it's the same sort of family of sort of tools, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm thinking, oh, it's got to be in here. It's got to be axes and picks. It's the same area of manufacturer, isn't it? If you're making one, you might make the other. Ooh, and they look that sort of look. Oh, they look that sort, don't they? It looks like we're getting there. We're hammers and axes, same family, aren't they? I wonder. And I've never seen that many different types of hammers and sledgehammers or wood wedges, were they? I don't know. So we're sort of in the right sort of area. Blacksmithing tongues. Look, see, you can imagine if they make or sell them, they'd be making one of them, wouldn't they? So I'm searching with gusto. Yeah, I'm searching with gusto. so close and yet so far. Oh, and the search continues. So I can Google it. There's Scoutcrafter's film about it, but I can't seem to find it in a sales brochure, and that's what I like. This is what I'm looking for. Can any of you, and you can find it on eBay and you find pictures of it, but what catalogue is it in for sale? Has anybody, what's that, I wonder? Well, it's in, and it's in stock. Yeah, but that's still not in the book that we're trying to find for it, is it? Oh dear. Look, there's loads of pictures. But I like to come at it at a slightly different angle, don't I? I like to find the book that it's on, tool catalogue book.